All right, we are up and running. Okay, so hey guys, I know many of you guys already know me, but for those of you guys who don't, my name is Christy Skoufis. I am a Zaya executive on this amazing team. I have been repping this line for 2 years and almost 1 month. So my 2-year anniversary was last month, August 28th. I signed up in 2019. So for those of you guys who are brand new, welcome. Hold on, let me just mute everybody. Hold on 1 second. All right, and you guys, as you guys want to ask questions, totally take yourself off of mute. I just muted everybody just so we can minimize the background noise. But so yeah, I know 2 years seems like it was so long ago, but really for me, it feels like I just signed up yesterday. So for those of you guys who are brand new, I always like to tell my team, where you are, I have been, and where I am, you will be. Okay. So I remember how it was when I was brand new. I remember, I know for a fact, had Jackie not asked me to sign up, I would not be sitting here today. So I was one of those people that I needed to be asked, which I'm sure many of you guys were too. Let me see, I'm still adding some people in. And I remember how long it took me to go live. I remember how many times I had to ask Jackie the same question. I remember it like it was yesterday. So I will do my absolute best to answer any and all questions. I hope I don't let you guys down. But you know, this Q&A session and the ones that we've been doing and the ones that are still coming have truly been because we realize this team has gotten so big so quickly. And while we're also excited, we want to make sure that nobody feels like they don't know where to go, that they have a question that they don't know how to answer, that they get nervous and maybe they asked their upline already and they think they can't ask again. And just so you know, you can ask as many times as you need to. We just want to make sure everybody feels that there is a place to get your questions answered, for you to realize what this amazing team really is. You guys, this team is like a family. And I think this is why this team is so successful, because I am so close with people who are not even on my team. So it's not like, oh, I'm on Christy's line, we only talk to Heart and Hustle girls. No, not at all. Some of my closest friends that I've met in this business are not even direct to me or on my team, right? They're my sideline sisters. And I spend a lot of time talking to them every day. So that is what we want you guys to feel here, at this sense of community, because I feel like this is why this team is so successful, because there is no man left behind or no woman left behind. And there is never a time where you cannot speak up and ask a question. So I'm going to just start it off like this. I know I see a lot of names in here. I know a lot of them and I don't know a lot of them. So I don't know how many of you guys are brand new. If you are brand new, go ahead and just type it in your chat bubble. Signed up last month, signed up this month. So if you are a newer rep, let me know how many of you guys are in here, so I can kind of get a good feel for how we're going to gauge the question. Okay, Mary signed up 2 weeks ago. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Katie signed up earlier this month. We're going to add some more people to this room. Great, you guys. Welcome to this team. Jenny, 3 months ago. Good. Jackie, earlier this month. You guys, thank you so much for hopping on. I know a lot of the girls I already know on here. You guys know, first of all, to jump on these calls, you guys, let's face it, it's hard. It is hard. So thank you guys so much for making the time and for setting that alarm and for hopping on here. And if you're brand new, you guys, this truly is, these little moments, whether you're catching it on record or you're watching it live, they move your business. Okay. 2 weeks ago, Casey, yes, Casey, 2 weeks ago. I love this girl. Hey, Casey. All right. So I basically train my team all the time, all the time. They're probably like, yeah, she doesn't shut up. So I'm super confident that I can help you guys if there's any questions you have right out of the gate. And I mean, if you guys kind of just want to throw a topic at me and have me talk on that topic, I absolutely can. For those of you guys who are not new, who are like, oh my gosh, I want her to tell my new girls on this call A, B, and C, let me know what it is. So either unmute yourself or comment in the chats. Thank you, Jill. You're so sweet. And I will be paying attention to both. So who wants to go first? Because I know that's the scary part when it's like crickets. My team, you guys know I don't like crickets. So somebody come up with a topic, or if you are brand new, are you stuck? Are you scared? What is giving you pause? Or are you just so excited that you are ready to take the next step and you want to know what that is? So let me know. How do you hype up a quiet party? Oh, Kristen, that's a good one. Okay. So, you guys know, you guys are going to laugh. I drive the fun bus. So my parties, when they're quiet, I'm very uncomfortable because normally I can get a good vibe of a party going. I'm in a party right now that is crickets. And unfortunately, sometimes a quiet party will always remain a quiet party. But I will definitely drop in that opportunity. Number one, I'm communicating with the hostess. If that party is quiet, I am on Messenger with my hostess asking her, hey, what do you think? Have you heard any feedback from any of the girls yet? Have you talked to anybody? Is everybody having a good time? And I also make sure that my hostess is tagging people when I am doing any kind of a giveaway or anything where I want them to be plugged into, like a new release Wednesday post or anything like that. If your hostess is tagging people and people are still not participating, and you are tagging the 12 people that Facebook lets you tag right now, and you're still not getting any responses, it may just be a cricket party, as we like to call it, right? And sometimes you cannot resurrect a cricket party, but I would not give up on a cricket party. I would still, you guys, the one thing I do in my business, I'm going to be very honest with you, whether or not I'm having the best month ever or it's my slowest month in a while, the way you're viewing my business is exactly the same. I don't like ramp up what I'm doing when I'm having a great month, and I don't slow down what I'm doing when I'm having a bad month, or vice versa. If I'm having a bad month, I'm not going to try to like kick it into high gear and do anything extraordinary because I'm panicking. No, I'm super chill. So in a party, I am the same way. The way I look at my VIP page, it's a big fat party. The way I look at my parties, it's just a mini party, right? So I'm just super chill. If people don't want to participate and I'm trying and my hostess is trying and my hostess is a great hostess, because you might have a cricket hostess and then you just want to lose it, right? Cricket hostesses are worse than cricket parties. I'm sorry, but it's true. So that is why I always tell people, don't ever tell people when you're asking for parties right now, don't worry, I do all the work. You don't have to do anything. You just have to just watch your Facebook. We're just going to rake in the sales. No. Your friends do not know me. So why are they going to follow me? They're just not going to be like, oh my gosh, I love her hair. I'm totally going to follow what she says. No, like you need to earn their trust with me. And I'm expecting you to help me with that. And when your hostess is tagging and your hostess is participating and your hostess is tagging people, like especially when a party gets slow. Hey, Tracy, I know your favorite color is pink. Check out these leggings. Just that tag gets that algorithm moving. So to me, a cricket party has sucky algorithm. So we want to try to boost the algorithm. So you're going to stay super chill and you're still going to plug your fun in. And maybe you drop like a $10 gift card giveaway in there to try to get some people to play. Meanwhile, you're on the horn in the background with your hostess and you're like, hey, Tracy, I need to start tagging some people. You know, we have a very limited window to hook this algorithm before Facebook gives up on us as a party, because I don't even know what algorithm means. I really don't. I mean, I kind of know, but you know, think about it. We are not Facebook techie people, but we know that an algorithm dominates the way our parties are run, right? So we need to get likes, hearts, comments, tags to make that algorithm move, because the Facebook likes the it girl. The Facebook likes the popular group. The Facebook likes the one that's getting attention. So if we go into that lull session a little bit and no one's paying attention, Facebook's like, they're boring, moving on. So we need to wake Facebook up. So, you know what I mean? We need to do that. So I tell the hostess, listen, it's kind of a snooze fest going on right now, and we need to turn that around, because Facebook, I don't want them to kind of put us on the shelf. I want Facebook to say, oh, look, they're waking up. So get in there and start liking, tagging. And if I'm giving away $10, because you know what, I'm waking them up. We're going to do a game time. You know, did you guys see in marketing, like, we're going to a party. This starts with the letter A. You put something in B. $10 if we get to the letter Z, someone's going to win, and have her tag every single person in it. That's how I kind of combat parties. I have to say I've probably had, to be honest with you, one Cricut party in 9 months, and I'm in it right now. I'm in it right now. It's killing me. But normally I normally hook it because my hostesses are good. And this hostess, bless her heart, she's one of my very best VIPs. And she's just very busy at work and she's just totally zoned out. So you will see a lot of it has to do with hostesses. Sometimes your hostess is a rock star and it still stinks. You just got to chalk it up to a Cricket's party. But as we always learn, there's always gold in those parties because you're still following up with everybody in the party. And if you're not, you need to. Because by following up and just saying, hey, I know the party is almost getting ready to order. Here's the link just in case you wanted to take another peek. And if the time is not right for you, please just let me know because I would love to extend the invite to my VIP page. And you guys, even in a Cricut party, you're going to get some people who join your VIP page. Maybe it's just not the right time. Maybe they don't have money right now. Maybe it's just a really crappy month for them. That doesn't mean they're not going to add value to your future business. So don't just like fall asleep on a Cricut party. That is more when you do a little bit extra work. And that's when you really put your hostess coaching tips into play. Okay, hold on one second. I'm getting caught up here. Okay. How do you ask for parties and who do you ask? Okay, so in the very beginning, because I know there's a lot of new reps in here, I asked my I love you list. Who loves you, baby? I know you guys are way too young for that. Most of you are. I'm not. But who loves you? Who are those people in that moment where you can think of 3 people who just love you? And you're not going to say, hey, sis, do you want to have a party with me? It's like, hey, my sister's name is Kelly. So, hey, Kelly, listen, I need you to do me a favor. I need to book a party for October and it's rolling. I got to get it on the calendar. I need to expand my circle. I'm loving what I'm doing. I need to meet some new people. She loves me, right? If I give her the option, she may decide she doesn't love me enough in that moment. And she may say, check back in November. But when you don't give someone the option and you just like say like, girl, you love me. Like you're going to do this for me. So that is how I started when I was brand new. Once I had those first couple months under my belt, how do you find parties? I'm going to tell you guys, besides asking for parties inside your parties, when you're reaching out to, people and checking how they like their stuff, and then you're getting great positive feedback. And then when you feel like you've listen, I'm all about communication. I am not the person that's going to be like, hey girl, did you love your light and tights? Do you want to party with me? No, I'm about genuine connection communication. I say, hey, Tracy, how are you loving those plum light and tights? And I wait for a response. Like, I am not like, we're on a first date and we need to go all the way. Like, I'm like, first date, we're going, you know what I mean? We're going to first base on this first date. So I wait for that response and I'm patient. Sometimes they don't respond right away. And you guys have to become obsessed with doing the task of following up instead of obsessed with them responding. Some people will not see it. Some people will see it and not respond. Some people see it when they're at a baseball game and can't get to it. And then they forget that it's there. So don't be like, oh, she hates me. But when you're following up and then Tracy comes back and she's like, oh my gosh, girl, I love those plum leggings. And maybe I only get one response for every 6 emails I send out or messages I send out. I love those leggings. I love them so much. They're the best leggings I've ever purchased. I am so glad you said that. Hey, listen, I see that you're in my VIP page. It's a great place. I'm so excited to have you in there. And listen, I am booking parties for October already. If you are loving those leggings, I'd love to try to get them for you for free and half price. Boom, done, ask, done. And even if there's no response or it's a no, it is a seed planted. And that is so important, you guys. All of these reach outs, all of these asks, there are seeds planted. So you keep pushing forward with the ask. So I do it in follow-ups, okay? When my follow-ups are done, when my I love you list is ran through, and when I still need calendar parties on the calendar, I go to my VIP page. I go to the first member. I go to the members list. I go to the first member and I just start asking down the list. You guys, I started doing this very early in 2020. And that is how I've gotten some of the reps that are on my team today, because I just asked for the party and then we partied. And then I just asked them to become a rep, and they may not have joined right away, but then they eventually did join. Some of my level 1s who are probably going to be watching this are like, yep, that was me. So what I do is I go to my VIP list. I just go to the members, I click the little bubbles and they all start to come down. And this is where you have to be super disciplined because you are going to create a story. The first one's going to be Macy. And you're going to be like, no, I don't want to ask Macy. She's got a lot going on in her life. She's probably not going to want to. I'm going to go on to the, no, you ask Macy. Do not discriminate and make up a story about someone in there. Oh, she only wears Lulu. Oh, she's never liked to post. Oh, I think her and her husband, I don't know. I thought they were fighting when I saw them on baseball. It's not a good time. No, you are going to do 5 reach outs a day, 5 asks a day, 5, you go 5. So you ask Macy, and then you go down to Joey, and then you go down to Julie, and then you go down to Danny, and then you go down to Mary, and you leave on a piece of paper, last person asked Mary, and then you close the computer and you come back the next day. You give people a little bit of time to respond, and then you leave a voice message. I voice message, I do not type it. When people hear the inflection in your voice, it's just different. So then I would say, hey, Tracy, I know you've been seeing what I do on my VIP page. I'm absolutely loving repping this brand. Listen, I've got 2 spots left open in the month of October, and I would love to get you on my calendar and party with you. And the biggest way I could say thank you to you is to get you free and half price stuff as hostess rewards. Try that approach. Or if you really need parties, you can always say, hey, if they're your good friend, they may not even be on your love you list, but they could just be your good friend. Say, hey, I need you to do me a huge favor. And if you're still nervous, you can even say, listen, my upline, Christy, she challenged me to ask 5 people a day, and that is what I'm doing. Wherever you find your comfort until you are comfortable is what you do. But you keep asking. If you ask 50 people this month and you book 1 party, it is still a win because you planted 49 seeds. Okay. Even if 10 people said no, they didn't say, no, I can't stand you. They just mean, no, I don't want to party with you right now. Especially if you guys are brand new, you have to imagine people are waiting to see if this is really what you're going to stick with. They're trying to buy into what you're doing. People start businesses all the time at home, and they're probably like, oh, she's selling leggings. Oh, so-and-so selling skincare. So-and-so selling a beach body. You know what I mean? Like they're waiting for that buy-in. They're waiting to see, is she really going to stick with it? And then when I see her stick with it, I'll run with it. So some people are just skeptical. So no doesn't mean, no, I never want to party with you. It means, no, I want to see what you do with this business. I want to see you show up every day. I want to buy into what you're doing. And then I will have a party with you. They're just not going to say all that to you. Okay, I'll be gone for quite a few days in October. Do you typically run parties when you know you'll not be able to interact much? Okay, Mary, are you using Post My Party? Because yes, I will run a party if I'm gone. I will let Post My Party run it. I go live though, you guys. I go live Monday through Thursday. So if you know for certain you cannot go live and talk about the product, I wouldn't turn down a party then. I would just redo how I do my lives. But I wouldn't go searching for a party on a time where I know I'm going to be really out of the scene for 3 or 4 days. But Post My Party runs all my parties. And when I'm out of town, like I will be all weekend, Facebook Scheduler runs my VIP page. Okay. So I may not be going live, but if you can't go live on Monday to talk about leggings and you've got that party booked, who cares? Let Post My Party run that party. And when you're back in town on Thursday, say, okay, guys, I want to introduce you to leggings today. I was out of town on Monday, so I just got back and I just really wanted to show you my 5 top pairs of leggings. So I would never, ever turn down a party because I was going to be out of town. I would just rework my lives and let Post My Party run that baby all day long. So that is how I would answer that. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of girls saying their VIP groups are crickets. Okay. So just so you guys know, I have a lot of my gals right now who feel their VIP page is crickets. So if that is something that you're dealing with, just understand that you are not alone, okay? Because a lot of people are feeling that way. A lot of people are feeling that way because we got so used to that COVID bubble where we were so busy and we couldn't even keep up with our lives. And people were like banging down our door to get leggings and joggers. Right now, life has started and people are back at work and in the office and in school. So we are adjusting to a new norm and we are just trying to figure it out. And newsflash, a lot of people have signed up a lot of reps. So if a lot of your top VIP gals are now on your team, you may have noticed your algorithm suffering a little bit. So Joey, what I do is my VIP page has really been crickets lately. I have to agree. Mine's been super quiet, but you guys have never noticed it because I've never changed how I've posted. I've been posting right now the same way I posted when I would get 50 likes on a post, say maybe 5 months ago, 4 months ago. Okay. So number one, some of you guys your eyes are going to pop out of your head right now. You're going to be like, is she out of her mind? I post 6 to 8 times a day, 6 to 8, if not more times a day. Very early on, I had someone tell me that I posted too much, and you know what? She just wasn't meant for my group. For 1 second, it gave me pause. For 1 second, it almost made me rethink my business. And then I thought about it and I thought, well, if people work all day and they're not home all day and they're only on at night, I want them to see what I'm posting. And if people are at home all day and in the evening, they're at baseball all day with their kids and eating dinner and doing bath time, then they want to see it during the day. And you know what? I don't care what anybody thinks about what I do. I'm running a business and my VIP page is the window shopping. It is the marketing posts that are going to get you to want to click the link and to come see what I sell. So you know what? I wake up without fail every single day. I do an outfit of the day. The only time you really won't see it is if I'm traveling on the weekend because we're rushing to baseball at 7 a.m. and I look like a train wreck, like this weekend or last weekend. But Monday through Friday, guaranteed, post number 1 is an outfit of the day, even if I'm lounging around the house. Then I schedule four posts on scheduler for sure. If I know we're going to get restocks, hopefully something better than 2 men's shirts. Not that I'm complaining, but yesterday was kind of a snooze fest. Or a Maker Monday or a new release Wednesday, because that gives us a lot of content, right? But I will do my outfit of the day post. I will schedule about 4 posts and I'm hoping for a restock picture. And then I'm going to highlight 1 or 2 items that were restocked. So I will use scheduler to get me a post at 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 2:30, 4:30, and I post a lot. So it's going to continually hit someone who is on Facebook, and my page is going to stay relevant. Now, while I can't make people like, click, and shop, okay, nothing will ever change that because I don't want anyone to ever feel like, oh, Christy's not posting because her business must be slow. No one will ever know. No one will ever know. So you just got to put blinders on. You can never change your flow. Your business is your business. And if you post 8 posts a day, it doesn't make a difference if you've got people knocking down your door or your VIP page is quiet. You have to stay with the same intensity on a Monday of a really great week and on the Friday of a crappy week. I have no monthly plan. The only thing that I personally plan is a mystery hostess party. I do my mystery hostess party the last week of the month. Sometimes it feeds into the first week. You want to know why? Because if it's a crappy month, I'm going to blow it up at the end. And if I can trail it off into the beginning of the next month, it's going to give me a little cushion in the next month. I don't like to put it in the middle of the month. I don't like to put it like smack dab in the middle, because if and when I'm running for a big promotion, right? Or you guys are running for a promotion, you are watching those dollars. And at the very end of the month, you're really watching those dollars tick up and you're like, oh my gosh, I need $800. How do you get $800? I just had a mystery hostess party 2 weeks ago. I can't really throw another one in now. So if you have a mystery hostess party in place, and for those of you guys who are new, you definitely have to get with your upline to learn how to do a mystery hostess party because it takes a while for your group to get it. You really can then throw in your mystery hostess party. You're going to do a mega mystery hostess party. You can do like 10% off leggings one day, a bra and tank challenge one day, and you can just party within the party. But that is why I do mine. My monthly plan every month is last week of the month. And if the month ends on a Thursday, like it does this month, I'm riding it through the first couple of days of October. So that is how I pad the end of my month and pad the beginning of my month. Okay. I've had good success with having my host tag friends when I do giveaways. Yes, Jessica, your hostess has to be involved. That's hostess coaching number 101. Hostess coaching 101, class 101. When I hostess coach before my party starts, I put that as a non-negotiable. I tell my hostesses on Saturday or Friday when I let them into the group, I'm like, listen, the second you see me give away $10, The second you see me pick a prize up, the second you see me talk about a challenge I'm doing in the group, you have a job. It is to tag everybody in your group. And if you have 40 people in there, it might be easier for you to take your cell phone, sit with your computer open, pull up your group, see all the names, and just start tagging them on your phone. So it pulls the tag, so you're not toggling back and forth. Because sometimes they're like, oh, that's a lot of work. Well, yeah, you have 50 people in there. Normally my parties do not have 50 people, but those hostesses want to kill me. But it is part of my hostess coaching. Let's see. New releases, Maker Monday. Hosting a party next week and it goes through October 2nd. Do I automatically get the rewards from the orders put through September dates and October orders? Okay, so great question, Jackie. So many people think that our month has to end at the last day of the month. No. The only thing that is solidified on the last day of the month is if you need to move an order in your parties to help another party, it must be moved by midnight that night. It doesn't make a difference if you have a party. Your parties don't ever have to close. I mean, don't tell your hostesses that, right? You could have a party. I still have parties open right now that my hostesses are just like, I'm waiting on a restock. I'm like, by the time we get to that thing, half your other orders are going to be gone, but it's your party, your rewards. You never have to close your party. A party can run from September 1st until November, and all those orders are still good for the rewards. The only thing you have to be cognizant of when it comes to the dates is if you have, let's say your VIP page, you had a great end of the month, you've got $1,200 in orders there, and you're going to close $1,000 party, but you've got $200 in orders sitting in there. What do you do with them? Well, if you close your party with $1,200, you just wasted $200 in orders, right? So we are blessed enough at this company that we could then go move 200 or as close to 200 without making that party fall below 1,000 over into a new party link. Or maybe you have a hostess and she is at $570. She needs one order to get it over. I will move one of my personal orders or one of the orders that were shopped in my VIP page over and get her there at the end of her party if she is not there. I will always try to help my hostess if it's within a range before I ever ask her to spend $1, just so you know that. So I would then move the orders. The orders must be moved before the last day of the month. That is the only thing you need to worry about. And as far as your commissions, any order sold in September, that goes to your September's commission. And then halfway through the party, if October starts, then the rest of the party will be your October commission. So do not worry about any rewards getting messed up. Just make sure you guys move your orders. I know my team, every leader on my team, like 2 days before the end of the month, we're like, don't forget, start trying to move your orders, take a look at it. So if that is something that is confusing to you guys, ask your upline because we all move orders. Ask your sideline sister. We all do it. Okay. Heather gives hostesses pictures to share like this or that outfit. So I know Heather has always used that. Heather, that is such a great idea. I actually used Heather's idea because Heather is on my team. That is how I launch people. So when I'm doing a launch party for my new reps, I give them something to post or I give them tasks every day. So yes, I am running the launch party unless they signed up in the party, but I do that when it comes to me launching a new rep in a brand new launch party. So they have a responsibility and a task to do. So like if we have a giveaway, I'm not going live and giving away $10. If you are my level 1, even if you are shaking in your boots now, you're going to learn how to push that live button tonight because you're spinning, babe. You're spinning and you're giving away that $10. I'm going to teach you how to use Wheel of Names. I'm going to teach you how to push the live button. And I'm going to teach you that if you sweat and you keep your arms down, no one's going to see it. And you only have to be on there for 3 minutes. So yes, I love that idea. I love how Heather makes her hostesses involved in the party. So people in the party are seeing them posting stuff as well and not just her. So Heather, I have to say I did take that and I use it. I do use it. When someone doesn't reply to a check back or ask, how long do you wait before you ask again? Someone doesn't reply to a check back. Oh, so you're following up with them. For starters, I wait and see if they've seen it, Kendra. If they haven't seen it, a lot of the times, if the party link is still up and running, I will go find their name if they commented on something and I'll just comment under their name like, hey, babe, check your DMs. I'm in your DMs. Or if the party is still rolling at the end before the party ends, I will say, hey, Jess, go ahead and check your DMs. I sent you a message a couple days ago. But now say the party is done and this person was not active at all in the party. I will send another follow-up a couple weeks later, no more than a month, because that's a little long. And if they don't respond again, I just have to assume they're not seeing it. And unless they come across it, it's kind of be lost in there. If they are seeing it and they're not responding after that second message, I let it go. Some people will follow back up again weeks and weeks later. I'm in no way saying I'm too busy to do that, but I'm busy. And like, I don't even think to go back that far. And I don't want to be a stalker. Some people don't mind that. For me, I feel like I want to run into her again in a party. And I don't want her to be like, oh, that girl annoyed the crap out of me. I wasn't responding for a reason, Christy. I didn't want to talk to you. So yes, I would do one touch back. And if the party is still going, I would go in the party and be like, hey, Kendra, I sent you a DM, go check it. If you don't know how to find it, look in the upper left-hand corner. There's probably a bubble because we're not friends on Facebook. Or you guys, good tip. If they've ordered from you and they are not seeing your message, friend them. I know some people get weirded out. They don't want to have all these friends on Facebook. Who cares? Facebook is now your business. And I get it. Some of you guys are thinking, I post pictures of my kids. What if she's a creeper? She's probably not a creeper. And if she ends up accepting your Facebook request and you're kind of weirded out by something, you can just unfriend her. But this is your business. And you have to assume most of these people are great people that you're meeting, and they're your future VIPs, and they're your future hostesses, and they're your future community, and they could end up being one of your good friends. So if she ordered from you and she is not seeing your response, send her a friend request, because when you send her a friend request and she accepts it, she's now going to see that you private messaged her. And a lot of times they're like, oh, I didn't even see this. So don't be afraid to add people. Now, do I go to a party and add all 30 people to my friends list? No, negative. But if they ordered from me and they're not seeing that follow up, hey, how are you loving your leggings? I will add them as a friend. And if they start talking back and forth to me, I will friend them, because when they're in my VIP page, I also want to tag them. And a lot of times we haven't been able to tag unless they're our friends lately. Okay. What would be a good time to pre-record a video review? Okay. I don't like to pre-record, Jess. And I know some of you guys, that's the only time you guys can do it. So I know Jess is a paramedic EMT. She's super, super busy saving people's lives, right? She's just buying her first house. She has a little girl. She's super, super busy. So what I would suggest in that kind of a situation is to go live in another party. Or listen, you guys, here's a tip you guys can do. And I do this. I have a test group. It's called Test Group. It's a group. I'm the only member. And when did I go out of town? I went out of town for Summit, and I had my parties rolling. I had 2 parties while I was in Summit, and they were cranking. And I was like, holy crap, why did I book parties when I'm in Summit? I don't even know. What am I doing? So what I did, Jess, this is what I think you should do. I don't like pre-recorded videos because, let's face it, when you pre-record your video, that 10-minute live takes 45 minutes because you've stopped and deleted it 25 times. And anytime something happens, you're like, oh my, no, my hair didn't look good. Okay, I did it again. Trust me, because before I used to go live, that was me. So I could tell you. So when I went to Summit, I went into my test group that I'm the only person in, and I did a live leggings review for myself. And then when your live review is done, before you hit post, you hit download at the very bottom. Okay, you hit download. And then it downloads it and saves it to your phone in your pictures in a format in which, even if it is a 15-minute message or a video, you can still post it. Because if you do a 15-minute video, unless you have a YouTube channel and you can share the YouTube link, you can't upload it anywhere. So you set a fake group, not a fake group, a test group, nobody in there. And if you know you're going to be traveling and you need to run the pants off your party, and you know what, Mary, this is a good thing you can also do for your party if you're going to be gone for a couple of days in October. Jess, I'm so glad you said this because it made me think that this is what I do. Duh. And then you just do your whole live review for yourself. Then you download it to your phone, and then you pre-schedule it to post in your party wherever you want it to post, or in your VIP page, right? And if you don't use a hostess's name, you can use it again. Now, the reason why I prefer live video instead of that is because a live video will ding everybody in your event or in your VIP page. But if you're out of town, if you're at work, if you're busy, the show must go on, and you're like, listen, I got to do it. This is what I do. I then post the video in the party and I tag as many people as I can. So they're getting dinged because it looks like a live. So they think I'm live. They don't realize they're watching a video. And if they're commenting, I can't respond because I'm climbing a mountain in Utah. So then I would also rope your hostess into that and say, listen, Cheryl, I'm only saying your name because you're next to me on this little screen over here. Listen, Cheryl, I'm going to be out today, but I have a leggings review that I'll be posting at 1:43. For those of you guys who know pager, you guys, I'm old. I used to have pager. 143 means I love you. So I schedule a lot of things at 1:43. I'm a dork. So, hey, Cheryl, at 1:43, I've got my leggings review posted. Facebook's only letting me tag 14 people. So when you see it, tag some people in the comments so everyone can see that leggings post. It's got super helpful information. Boom, everybody thinks you're live. So you guys, when you do this live, whether you're doing it in a party or you're doing it in your test group, when you get to the very bottom, you hit download before you hit post. If you don't hit download, it's already gone. You're gonna have to do it again. So you hit download, it saves it to your pictures, and that is where you find it. And I use that a lot. I use that the whole week I was in Summit. And I do that a lot. So Jess, thank you so much for that question. And then Joey had to go back to work. What's a good way to offer discounts and giveaways? Okay, I am not a huge discount giveaway person. I know you guys are going to be like, what the heck? She's always taking the leaderboard and she doesn't give away money. I only give away stuff in my parties, really. My parties are the fun bus. I will give away stuff in my parties. I will give away $10 gift certificate, and I give away pick a prize, and I do a bra and tank challenge. Okay, that is what I do in my parties. I will tell you about that in a second. But in my VIP page, you will never see me saying, hey guys, happy weekend, 20% off, unless it's a holiday or something. You will never see it. And I warn all of you who are watching other people do discounts and you're just copying them because you don't know what to do yet. Please understand this. You never know how much commission someone's making that month. Okay. So if you're trying to copy my sales ever, you have to think I'm a Zaya executive. And once you hit executive level and you sell $1,000 or more, you're making 33% commission. Okay. So if I throw a 15% off prize on my pick a prize during a mystery hostess party, which is the only time you're going to see me do it. Okay. The only time, I'm still making 18%. If you throw 15% off on a deal and that month you haven't hit 1,000 yet, you've now just given away the farm and you're only making 5%. Or if you're making 28% because you hit 1,000, I mean, you still have taken such a large chunk of your money giving away 15%, right? You're going to make 13% on the sale. Not that it's always about money, but we're here to make money. So number one, don't ever feel like you need to discount your product to sell it, because I do not do that. Okay. We have a great product at a great price point. And the more you give away on your VIP page, the more discounts you do, they're going to expect it. And they're not going to shop from you unless you're giving them some Benjamins back. And we don't want that. You are going to teach your VIP page how to shop. And if you're teaching your VIP page that when the going gets tough, you throw up a discount, they're going to always wait for a discount and you're never going to get out of that. So my thing for you guys is have fun. My VIP page is a huge party for me. It is fun, fun, fun. So during the month, I will do a raffle, and I know there's 1,000 opinions about a raffle. I do them. If you're in Canada, you cannot do them. In America, we can, depending on what state you're in. I don't just do buy a leaf for $5 and I just give you a gift card. I give a second prize. I give a runner's up prize. So I'm not telling you guys how to do it or to do it, but this is how I do it. And I do put that as fun in my group. And my runner-up prize that I give away is a half-priced item that I will then use with my hostess rewards when I cash in a party. So I'm not just going to go pay someone 50% off. I will wait till I cash in a party and I will give that person a 50% off item. So it's still coming from me, but I'm really just paying for shipping and tax. That's it. Okay. But I've got my own skin in the game. You need to have your own skin in the game. Depending on what state you're in, you definitely need to have your own skin in the game. And if you're in Canada, this does not apply to you. So that is something I do for fun. I'll do that in the beginning of the month, mid-month. I'll do a gift card drop. I only do it once or twice a month, depending on my month. I'll do 3 $10 gift card drops that day. And you're hoping the people that are grabbing them are buying leggings, but sometimes they buy a tank top and then they basically just ate all your commission. But you can't look at it like that because it's a day of fun on your page and people are sitting there like this. Hopefully when they figure out what you're doing, because if you're brand new, they don't know what you're doing yet. They got to like figure it out. Remember, we know what we're doing because we watch other girls do it. But if you're brand new to someone's page, they might not have a clue what the heck a gift card drop is or a mystery hostess party. You know what I mean? So once or twice, normally just once a month, I'll drop 3 $10 gift cards, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. And I remember my husband is probably my sounding board in this business. He is insanely successful in the retail marketing world. So retail marketing, I go to my husband. And one day I remember I was like a brand new rep and I was like, not brand new. I was like newer. And I'm like, oh, I just did a $10 gift card drop and the girl bought a $29 tank. Like I literally paid for her to get the tank basically. And he goes, you're looking at it all wrong. And I'm like, what? No, I'm looking at it right. I know how to do math. And he was like, you just made her day. Just made her day. It's about the experience. It's not about in that moment, that commission. If you were that hard up that you needed someone to buy that jogger from you, you shouldn't have done that. He's like, you're selling the experience. She was so excited. She typed her fingers so fast. She got that gift card. She got that parallel tank for $19 and she just scored the deal of a lifetime. And she now loves you. And I was like, huh, okay, you're onto something. She's one of my very best VIPs. I think that was her second order from me. One of my very, very best VIPs now. And I don't want to ever say her name because one day I really hope she becomes a rep. But you can't look at those moments in that moment of, oh my gosh, I just gave up all my commission, but you cannot set yourself up for that either. Okay. So for discounts, you'll see me do a $10 gift card drop. And then you'll see me during my mystery hostess party. I will have a lot of fun. I spoil my VIPs like crazy that week. That is how I have these insane mystery hostess parties. But if you do the math and you think in your little brain, okay, that girl just bought $100 from Christy. Christy makes 33%. Christy just gave that girl $10 off 100. So Christy just made $33 on that sale and only gave her 10. So she still pocketed $23. So you have to think like that. If you notice what I do that week, I will always, always make money. I will never give away anything more than 15% unless it's like an insane, like my birthday. And even then I will only give 20%. So I'm still walking with 13. So I'm very, very careful. You guys have to do the math. You have to bust out your calculator. You have to write stuff down. If you're not great at math, which I know a lot of people hate math, and you're probably thinking like, holy crap, she does all this in her head. And I'm going to say, yes, I do. But I do taxes for a living. So I have a math brain. You have to do the best discounts for you. Now in a party, I will forfeit some of my commission, not a lot, but some of my commission to have fun. Because you guys, that is their window to meeting me. And that party is the vehicle that I want to take everybody from a party guest to my VIP. Because if I can get you in my VIP page, not only you're going to be my shopper, I could potentially have you as a hostess. And one day you might find out just what amazing community we have and you might join my team. So I am more apt to be way more woo-woo in a party, especially if the party is on fire. So I start my parties with a $10 gift card giveaway. Which Zaya are you, A, B, C, or D? It's great recon. I want to know if I have a lot of A's in here because like they've never heard of Zaya before. If I got a lot of D's, they probably have a Zaya rep. And I have to remember that, I have to remember that. I start a bra tank challenge in every single party that I do. Yes, for every 10 bras or tanks or a combination of both that I sell, I give away a free bra or tank, $35 or under. Do I fill that card all the time? No. So there are some parties that I never give away one. But think of the advertising, the opportunities to tag people, the opportunities to have a post where you can edit the picture and make the picture like the heart spin, like so many opportunities. And I may never even give away one. And I don't make it accept. We could have nine. If we don't get to 10, I don't give one away. Sorry, we didn't get there. So that's an opportunity. And you guys, if your party is cranking and you filled that card 2 times, 3 times, you're giving away 3 bomber bras basically for the fact that you just sold 30 bras and tanks in a party. You got to think bigger. You got to think big picture. It's okay. Give away the bomber bra. And how I give away a lot of this stuff, you guys, I use my rewards. I'll go a whole week without ordering myself anything if I need to use my rewards to fund my fun. So you might have to pass on that hot pair of leggings, right? To fund your fun. But that party just kicked major butt. And like those 15 people, those 20 people that just got that party to $2,000, they all want in your VIP page now. Like sometimes you spend a little to get a lot. And sometimes on New Release Wednesday, when I'm like, I got to get 6 bras today, I can literally get myself a pair of leggings because I have myself on a budget. I don't spend money that I don't have hostess rewards for. So sometimes I will get myself 1 pair of leggings, but my parties, they killed it. And my girls, they're happy. And then I'll do a pick a prize in a party. The pick a prize, you guys see it in marketing. There's 6 little bubbles or 3 bubbles or 4 bubbles, and you pick a prize. I don't do anything in secret. Anybody who's privately messaging people for prizes, you're wasting so much of it. Like you want to be seen and you want everybody to have fun. Do not private message anybody anything. I will post it at 2 o'clock. Hey guys, pick a prize, happy hour. It's Friday, pick a drink. At 8 o'clock, the prize card will be revealed. You'll have all weekend to use it. And then once I reveal the prize card, it's done. Nobody else can play. And I tag every single person who played. Congrats, you got 10% off. Congrats, you got this. Congrats, you got this. And your algorithm is moving like this all day long. Plus, you told your hostess, hey, at 2 o'clock, I'm putting up a pick a prize. You need to go tag everybody in there and say, hey guys, Christy's giving away a prize. Go and play. You're out. You are Facebook's favorite friend. So I do that in a party. You will only see that in my VIP page during my mystery hostess. Do not give away the farm, you guys. You don't need to. We have a great, great, great product. Okay. Okay. Let's see what it says. Try to send an email to people that don't see the DM. Oh, that's a good one, Kristen. That's a good one. Email people who don't see your DM. When they've ordered from you, you can get their email off of your order history in the back office. So that's a great one, Kristen. Mine used to give me the option, but now it doesn't show the download option. It might have changed the verbiage, but it's there, Joey, because I literally just did it this week because I was in 4 parties, 2 launch parties and 2 party parties, and I was sharing them in all the parties. So check it again when you do your live today, Joey, check it again. And then if you need to, maybe see if your Facebook has an update. Also, you can ask a sideline sister to do. Yes, Macy, I love that one. And also you guys, listen, if something is going on in your life and you're struggling this week, like I have a gal who I'm getting ready to hop in her VIP page today. Life happens, but our business should not stop running. And unfortunately, when you are a business owner and your VIP page is your business, if you've got something going on and you cannot get on there today, ask a sideline sister. This is why we've built this community. So get into your team chat and say, hey guys, can someone please get my VIP page today? Hey guys, something's going down. You don't have to tell them what's happening. Can someone please do a live review? If your teams are anything like my team, and I know they are, oh my gosh, they will come running, okay? So that's a great idea, Macy. I love it. So if you are struggling, you cannot get onto a live, or maybe you know that someone just got a new release and you didn't get it and you want them to hop in your VIP page and show it off, ask somebody, hey, would you mind hopping on and doing a quick 5-minute live? They will do it. And it also makes them stronger and better at their lives too, because they get more practice. You've done the same video I did with the video, but forgot to download. You've taken the URL of a live post that go to other parties. If I don't have time to go live in all of them. Oh, that's a good idea. So sometimes the URL doesn't really work for me. And sometimes when I post the URL, I don't know, Facebook has been so weird lately. I've had to take a lot of my stuff and download it to YouTube. Yes, I don't know. I have a YouTube channel. I mean, apparently my daughter taught me how to do it. Nobody try to find it because I just use it for training, and I just use it so I can get the YouTube link to it too. But Cindy, that is a very good idea. I've noticed the YouTube links work the best though, just so you guys know, the YouTube links work the best, because my whole point of trying to do that video is you're trying to trick people into thinking it's a live, because lives work better than video. When you have a small team like I do, is there a way to make a chat more active, or should you do more than check-ins and VIP interactions? We tend to talk. So Jess, you guys have a very different. So Jess is on Team Confidence, Krista Yeager's team. So Jess has a team under Krista. That is a very unique situation, Jess, because Team Confidence has a chat on Messenger and everybody is in it. So I almost feel like, Jess, in your guys' situation, that Team Confidence chat is so strong that it is hard to have people compare their little chats to Team Confidence. But Jess, for you, I think you should just start doing check-ins more on that little side chat. And just get them to feel more confident in talking back and forth on there, since everybody goes to the other one, and just check in with everybody every morning. But yes, what Jess is talking about is, if you have a team, so many people question, do you get a Facebook group for your team? Do you do a chat on Messenger for your team? And there is no right or wrong answer. I believe in my gut that when you start growing a team, you are a leader. And in order to figure out exactly how to lead, you have to lead, right? I'm not saying start a Facebook group with 2 people, right? Like, I'm not saying that. So start a chat on Messenger. Text message chats are hard because not everybody has an iPhone, and the one person who doesn't have an iPhone, or the 3 people, the messages come through weird. I know some people use WhatsApp, but start it in direct messages and just give yourself a home for your team. But the second your team starts growing, I know a lot of people on this team, our hesitation is, oh, it's another group. I'm going to start a team page and we're going to have another group to be a part of. You'll know when it's time to start a team page. Once you start hitting director, senior director, and your team is running, you are a leader, like it or not. Like, you are a leader. And as much as we have such amazing team pages, maybe it's time to start your own, and to start your own way of communicating and still letting them plug into your uplines pages. Nobody has to check into everything, but Jess is talking about, she's got a team chat, but Chris's team chat is so huge that so many people just live in Chris's team chat, and it's hard to break off into the side ones. But Jess, you are not the only one in Team Confidence who has that going on. So I would check with Macy and talk to Macy on the side, because Macy's got a team chat with her and Michaela and their girls. So I would definitely talk to Macy about that too. Okay, recently started putting up this post at the beginning of the party. Send me a thumbs up through Messenger and win a prize. Heather, you are coming up with so much good stuff. If they message me, I will give them a prize. 75% of the time, they take advantage of the prize. I'm in their DM, so it makes it easier for me to ask into my VIP page. Well, you guys, take a picture right now of your phones of what Heather just put up. That is I'm taking a picture because I can watch this on repeat, but at the same time, I will forget. Heather, that is freaking brilliant. Because if you think about what Heather just said, you guys, if they go respond to you in their DMs, and you know where to find the DM where it says you're not friends with someone, you've just now opened up access to that person. So they will definitely see when you're chatting with them. They will definitely see it. I absolutely love that, Heather. So good. So good. See, you know, the one thing I can tell you guys is this: the day you think you know it all, you should not be leading anybody. You shouldn't be teaching anybody, because I'm learning stuff every single day. I learn stuff on these calls right alongside of you guys. I was listening to Tasha last week. I'm like, oh my, I don't do that. Oh, what does she do? Oh my gosh, I just suck at my job. Like, you're constantly learning. So Heather, that was so awesome. What a great, innovative way to get in their DMs. And then, so what do you offer them? Do you offer them like 10% off, or what? I'm curious what you offer them. That is such a
good. It depends on my hostess. If I really like my hostess and she's kicking it, then I will give them 10% off. If I got a subpar hostess, then it's usually like free shipping. So it depends.
So do you do that at the end, did you say, or at the beginning? At the beginning?
No, at the very beginning. It's usually like my first couple of posts that come out.
Got it. So probably how I would spin that, like, I'm going to give you my spin on it, because I love what Heather did about the 10% off to everybody. But what I would do is I would say, get in my Messenger for a chance to win a $10 gift card. And then I would do a spin the wheel. So you're not giving everybody the prize in the beginning because now you want to have fun in the party. Because I think if you give someone 10%, if I give everybody 10% off day one, and then they play like the pick a prize, my pick a prize might fall flat later. You know what I mean? And you guys, that pick a prize at the end of a party is also a great way to get that second or third order, because I could get people to order 2, 3, 4 times in a party. And for anybody, I get this question all the time. I pull a pick a prize Friday, my parties start on Sunday. So people will always ask me, if someone orders on Monday, do you go back and give them their prize? I said, no. I say right in my post, prizes begin tonight and expire at the end of the party. So I don't backdate my prizes. You guys can always do whatever you guys want, but I do not backdate anything, and no one ever says anything about it. So a lot of the times we think people are going to get mad or we feel guilty. We've created the narrative, just like we create the narrative when we're looking at people to ask for parties and we're like, oh, she's not going to want to party with me. Like, she doesn't even like my posts. So don't create narratives. But Heather, girl, I'm changing my post, my party this weekend. Freaking brilliant. Brilliant.
I will, Christy, I'll put a graphic up somewhere because
Yes.
I've made a couple along the way.
Heather.
So if you guys want to steal it and then make it your own.
Girl, I love it, Heather. Girl, so good. Let's say we started a group for our team because we can use the search function to look back at topics. Yes, 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 yes. So you guys, in my team page, I started my team page January 2020. I had maybe 4 people on my team, maybe 3, no, 1, 2, 4 people on my team. I was number 5. And I did think, I'm like, am I like way too early at this? And I just said, screw it. Like, you only learn if you do it. You'll only figure it out if it's going to work. And you guys, I love my team page. My team page is my baby. I love it as much as my VIP page. And in there, I do so much stuff. So especially when you're onboarding all these new people, people ask the same questions, because especially people who are now onboarding, they're like, I don't even know what to do. How do I onboard somebody? Like, they get nervous, right? So you have a team page, you can go into guides and create guides and mark things in announcements that help answer those everyday questions, right? Like, how to do post my party, how to so in my guides are how to run a successful VIP page, post my party. It's got all my tips and tricks. It's got a training video and an advanced training video. What's another one I do in there? New reps. I have a new rep section in my guides. Ashley Regal, who is on my team, my little rock star, she is a newer rep. She is a teacher. She's got that teacher brain, right? So when I was teaching her everything, she was taking notes and she was putting everything in writing. And one day, like, she like sent notes to another girl that she was helping me onboard. And I'm like, you got all these typed out? She's like, I do. I'm like, okay, you're going to go in the guide section and you can post your ultimate how-to guide to kick butt in this business. And she has everything listed from like how to close a party, how to shop for rewards, how to post on Wednesdays, like all these things that like we sometimes forget. So instead of having to tell everybody that 100 times, you can put it in the guide section of your own group to help you teach, train, and pass down all of these nuggets that you're learning too, and keep it like in your little family. You know what I mean? So it's such a good thing. So Brittany, I totally agree with that. So awesome. Office questions, explain to people what CPV is, QPV, because nobody knows, right? You know, you don't know until you know, and then you know, and then you're like, yeah, duh, that totally makes sense. All right, you guys, it is 1 o'clock. Does anybody have any last minute questions or anything like that? I know partying is a big one. You guys, I am doing post my part, or not post my party, Dash to Director Monday night at 6:30 Central Time. Let's put a party on it. I cannot say I coined the phrase because that is totally Amy Ward, but I am obsessed with her. So they asked me if I could put a party on it. I'm like, yes, I can talk about putting a party on it. So that'll be Monday night. It'll probably be a lot about booking parties and what I do in a party and how I get the people to join my VIP page, because that is why we're in a party. Anybody who thinks you're just in a party for a paycheck, we need to rethink that concept. You are in a party to grow your business long-term, not give you a paycheck today. So we're going to talk about that on Monday. All right, you guys, any other questions? If not, I will post this up later today, and I will see you guys on Monday. All right. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.